Hey, this is Ken from the Oregon Club, and welcome to the third installment of Inside the Flock, brought to you by Ambient IT Solutions and hosted today by the graduate Eugene. Hey, our guests today include Oregon Duck tight end Hunter Kampmoyer and special teams and tight ends coach Bobby Williams. I want to welcome in Hunter Kampmoyer, tight end for the Ducks, to Inside the Flock today. Hunter, how you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. Thanks. Thanks for spending time with us today. Hey, I know, rough Friday, but tell me just some thoughts, kind of what happens now, like immediate after the game. How much time do you spend on, what happened at Oregon State? How much time do you just move on to the Cal? Kind of give me the inside track as far as you're concerned.
Yeah, it was a tough loss, and Oregon State played a great game. But we went over the corrections, the day after the game, and now we're just kind of flushing that and moving on to Cal and getting ready for the next game.
Anybody that has seen your history, as far as a player here at Oregon knows, hey, you came in as, I believe, a linebacker. You moved to defensive end. And then you moved over on the offensive side of the ball, tight end. Tell me kind of how that progression has happened. What's it been like for you to go from defense to offense, and just what's taken place, this being your senior year?
A lot of change. Like you said, I came in to play outside linebacker originally. That's what I wanted to play in college, coming out of high school. And then right when I got here, I got moved to defensive end because we switched defenses. I did that for a year, and then we switched defenses again, moved to like more of an interior, bigger defensive lineman, put on some weight. And then, that year I was on scout team doing offense, playing tight end and fullback and stuff. And so after that season, I decided to make the switch to tight end, and, it's been great. I've enjoyed it all. This has been a great 5 years for me, and I wouldn't change anything. It's been a lot of learning, a lot of, good times, and I'm just thankful that I've gotten the opportunity to have the journey I've had here.
All right. Had you played any tight end or offense in high school?
Yeah, in high school I played tight end my junior and senior year.
So everything wasn't totally foreign to you moving over on that side of the ball?
Yeah, no. Like my freshman and sophomore year of high school I was like offensive lineman, and then my junior and senior year, they moved me out to tight end and like receiver, a little bit of fullback.
Gotcha. Hey, I saw in an interview, we had him on last time, from Coach Moorhead, and he said, hey, I want my tight ends to play like a wide receiver when the ball's thrown to them, and then play like an offensive lineman when the ball's handed off. Mm-hmm. Man, what's that like in that mindset of catch, run, and wait, block?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we take a lot of pride in the tight end room, being able to, like Coach said, catch the ball when it's thrown to us and block like offensive linemen when we have to. We have a very talented group. We take a lot of pride in what we do. And, this offense is really tight end friendly, as it's shown first few games. And, we're all excited about the opportunity that we have. And we go out there every day and do our best to help the team win.
Pretty good. You've had some real good success last couple weeks catching the ball. Obviously, how much going into that preparation do you know that the tight end is going to be a big part, or is it just always in the mix that the tight end is going to be a part of what's going on there?
Yeah, that's, like I said, that's the great thing about this offense. It's really tight end friendly, and they do their best to always have us involved. Like I said, we have a really talented, tight end room from top to bottom, and we have a lot of guys that can contribute and make plays. And so, we're always excited to be involved in the game plan, and, we try to make the most of every opportunity we get.
Nice. What do you do? When you're not playing football all the time, what do you do?
Not much really, especially with all this going on now. I really, I don't really play video games much. I know a lot of people do. I'm not a big video game guy. I go on my phone, I guess. Usually, before the season, I would go on like hikes and I like to do a lot of fishing. Haven't really been fishing in a while, but I'm kind of more of an outdoorsy kind of guy. So whatever I can do that's outdoors, I enjoy.
Okay, so I know that that you're a fifth-year senior, but I also know some of the things that are possible for guys in the winter sports. Football players can come back and play again. Is that part of your thinking? Are you ready to head out and move into the world? What's your thoughts on that?
I haven't really thought too much about it. That's kind of something I was going to decide after the season. I'm just kind of trying to enjoy this year and see where what happens at the end of the season, kind of figure out from there.
So what gets said after the Oregon State game? Is it just quick, hey, let's go get Cal? Is there much talk in that locker room right afterwards? What's the bus ride like coming home from Corvallis? What was that? I know it's tough, but just trying to get the inside scoop there.
Yeah, I mean, it was tough. We're all, we all were kind of, we were all really upset, and the leader group, we really took it upon ourselves to uplift the team. Everyone says we have a really young team and whatnot, so us older guys are really trying to lift up those younger guys, and we just had to watch the film, learn from our mistakes, and really move on. It was really tough. I was really upset. I know everyone else was really upset. Oregon State played a great game, and they just came out on top, and all we can do, like I said, is learn from it and move on and get ready for Cal.
Yeah, and there's still a lot to look forward to next couple weeks, victories, as well as the Pac-12 issues still up for grabs now. You kind of still hold your own destiny in your hands with a couple wins the next week. So now it's prep for Cal. What you know much about them? What's that look like?
They're a great team. They're very talented, very tough. Great defense, great offense, just overall really good team. We just got to continue to prepare, and we got to really spend a lot of time in the film room and out in practice and getting ready to play these guys. They're very talented, and it's going to be a really good game, and we're excited about the opportunity to play them.
I've asked all the guys that we've interviewed so far, but what's it like getting in an empty stadium? Especially for you, you've played in front of the Autzen crowd for a lot of years now. What's it like jumping in there and the whistle blows and there's nobody in there?
Yeah, it's weird. It almost feels like a scrimmage, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just kind of the cards were dealt this year, and we have to bring our own juice every game, which we're capable of doing. And but it's definitely weird.
So that the offense that you've mentioned a couple times, but Coach Moorhead has brought, man, it's got a lot of people involved. It's got a lot of motion. You never know has that been a challenge to learn that, or it just kind of been a good thing, fun thing for you guys?
It's been a good thing. I mean, we're all all hands on deck. Every from the top to the bottom of the tight end room, at least we've all been eager to get into this offense and get into the playbook, because like I said, it's very tight end friendly, and we all throughout fall camp and all that throughout the summer, we've all had many opportunities to prove what we're capable of doing. This offense gives us the opportunity to catch the ball, to block, and do all that stuff. So we've all really made the most of every opportunity we've been given, and like I said, it's it's shown on game day of these past 4 weeks, and we're excited to continue to be involved in the game plan and continue to help the team win.
That's awesome. Well, hey, thanks for your time. Continued great success for you, man. You've had some great games. I can't wait to see you catch the ball some more and head to that end zone. But thank you for your time. Go Ducks and beat Cal.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I want to take a minute for a few Oregon Club announcements. Of course, our big one is the Oregon Club Auction. I want to send you to goducksauction.com and check out what we have this week. We have some great auction items that include this: 2 nights for 2, lodging and skiing, Sun Valley, Idaho Resort, just named the #1 ski resort in the West. How about that? How about this wonderful golf bag right here? Do a little golf, want maybe a little Oregon Ducks swag while you're on the course? That's on there. But we've got a lot of items. As you know, we're not charging any membership fees to the Oregon Club this year just because of the way COVID has caused us to hold our meetings. But we still need your help. Even if you're watching this for the first time, we'd love for you to go to our site, make a donation, help us provide scholarships for the student athletes. Now more than ever, we probably need your help. So check it out, go there, make a donation. We'd love to have you be a part of the team. All right, we are here with Coach Bobby Williams, tight end and special teams coach for our Oregon Ducks. Coach, thanks for being here today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Tell us what it's like after a game like Friday, the Oregon State game. Do you stay much with it? Do you just talk to the kids, get off it, move on, get ready for Cal? What's that like?
Well, we've had a couple days to reflect and really try to rally our team back. And we got together yesterday, and the guys went out and they were pretty high spirited and ready to move on.
Let me ask you your evaluation, since your positions guys are the tight ends and special teams guys. We were just talking with one of your guys, and you got a couple guys that have come over from the defensive side and joined your tight ends. What's that transition like? You looking for guys on that side of the ball, or were these couple guys that you have, just naturals and you thought they could help out?
Well, they both have done a tremendous job. Hunter has had an opportunity to work with him now for 2 years, and he's done a great job. And of course, DJ was a pleasant surprise. He came into the season, he had a stress fracture in his foot, missed a lot of camp, and was able to rehab and got himself back. But really noticed him in the spring, a few practices that we had, that he had some really natural ability, and he's really worked very hard to put himself in this position, and he's been a pleasant surprise. So we're very excited about the entire group.
Yeah, you have a lot of guys there, and when everybody's healthy, it's a pretty strong group. Hunter was telling us just now, we just got done with him, and he was talking about how versatile with all the guys there, and talking about his experience of moving over and having played tight end in high school and coming over, and loves to catch the ball, and that's got to be a good group of guys to work with.
Well, it's kind of a tough position to play because, you have to be able to block. You got to be able to be a pass receiver. Just so much that's involved in playing the position. And, you got to be very versatile, as well as a pretty tough guy too.
Yeah, we were talking about, I think Coach Moorhead said early on when he was here, he wanted guys that could catch the ball like a wide receiver when it's thrown to him, and block like an offensive lineman when the ball is handed off. So, man, they've got a whole mix there they're trying to do.
Yeah, Coach Moorhead has done a great job with this offense. He's really it made it very interesting for tight ends looking at what we do, and it's kind of ironic that these guys are starting to get more touches that they've had in the past, so they're excited about it.
Yeah, it seemed like it, and you can tell just by the offense they're much more involved and have been pretty important up to this point. Hey, one question for you, Coach. You've been involved in some big programs, obviously Michigan State, Alabama. I mean, you've been in some big places. Tell me what it's like here in Eugene with Coach Cristobal, maybe in comparison to those places, or kind of what's happening. What's the feeling like being on staff here?
This is going into my third season, and this is kind of an unusual year for college football and football in general, but it's been very, very exciting. We have an excellent staff, working with the players on a day-to-day basis. You know, these guys want to be successful. You know, they work extremely hard, and they try to do as, you know, as much as possible what you want them to do. So it's always nice when you have guys to work with that are a pleasure to be around. So these guys, you know, everybody is different, but we have kids from all over the country here. Very diverse team, and a lot of fun to be around.
All right, I know this year, Coach, probably has hampered you a little bit, but and I know this is probably a short time for you, but when there's no football happening, when you're not have your head looking at tapes and all that, what do you do? What's your passion here in Oregon?
Gee, you know, it's so hard because, you know, we've been under this, you know, we're in the quarantine, and man, we were secluded for so many months. I almost forgot what it's like to be normal anymore. And but you know, I used to like to go, you know, down to the Caribbean or do something like that, kick my feet up. But it's been such a long time. It's kind of hard to do. So I spend most of this time on this computer, and when I do get time away from football, it's really hard to watch football because that's all I do.
Yeah. It probably seems, well, for all of us, man, it seems like forever since things have been normal, and hoping that changes soon for all of us. But so we're looking down the road. Saturday down at Cal. What can we expect there from them, or from what we have to plan for?
Well, you know, Cal, you know, their record definitely doesn't reflect what kind of team they have, because they've been a part of some ball games where, you know, they've had a chance to win a couple games in the end, and it just didn't work out. But, you know, we're expecting Cal to be at their top of their game. It's going to be a tough ball game for us. We're going to have to definitely be prepared. We got a great start yesterday, and we're doing our planning today. But, you know, we're anticipating a tough battle. Cal's a very, very talented football team. And, of course, they were in position, you know, especially the last 2 weeks where they had a chance to win the ball game. And unfortunately, they didn't. So we're expecting them to come out and really, really play hard and be a tough opponent for us.
All right, one last thing. I noticed you had a new kicker on the field at Oregon State. Is that something that happens in practice during the week, and there's a competition, or just decide to make a move there to bring him on the field?
Well, you know, we've been struggling in that area of the field goals, starting with the first ball game, and just been very inconsistent. And we compete every week, and we decided, you know, last week as a staff that we wanted to give Henry Cattleman a chance to kick field goals. And he's been, you know, he's been doing a good job for the most part, and got his first opportunity, man. So we're very excited for him, and he was excited. Unfortunately, we didn't win the ball game, but it was a positive day for him. Yeah,
it looked good out there. So, all right, Coach. Well, I'll let you get back to it, and thanks so much for spending some time with the Oregon Club today. And go Ducks, beat Cal.
All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate it.